on the heart. My heart is here, so just hand up, okay? Oh, say, can you see? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the no, come down. By the dawn's early light, or the ramparts. Is it or the ramparts? Yeah. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible. One nation, indivisible under God. Amen. No, you can't say amen. Or the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag. I got no American flags in here. Okay, one more time. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land? No, for the land of the free. Yeah, for the land of the free, and the home of the brave. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ibirunke Otushile. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all doing fine. In the spirit of America's Independence Day, the day the country received independence from their colonizer while still being colonizers to others back in 1776. Girl, what? Okay, so I already know that, for this video, whatever I'm about to do, you probably know by the title. No, you probably don't know by the title. Anyway, the point is I'm going to succeed. Let me Google. I think it's 1776. So now we got independence. I know it's, yeah. Yes, July 4th, 1776 is when the United States of America, received her independence from her colonizer, Great Britain. Okay. So I have some blue on to try and look like a flag. I have on my plantation white to look like how they looked back then. I'm not entirely sure. My red earrings, we don't know where they are. Anyway, I decided that I want to take a citizenship test to see if I even belong in this country. Like, do I know enough to be considered an American? I mean, I have my passport here, born and raised here. I mean, the passport is now expired. I think it expired last month, 2 months ago. Yeah. I need to go get a new passport. It's like worn out. God, I've been using it so much. But anyway, I was born and raised in New York City, the best city in America, in the country. America is the country. Okay, on the continent and in the world, New York City is the best. Right. So I am going to be taking a citizenship test from, let's see, 800citizen.org. Okay, and it's a U.S. Citizenship and Service Help Center. You have to choose your state, so I chose New York, and then questions and a practice test. I chose 20. There are a max of 50, but I don't want to sit here to answer 50 questions. So let's get right on into it. Okay, so it says begin citizenship test. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Let's see what they say. Economic opportunity, yes. Look for Great Canyon, no. Hunt animals, no. Look for other cultural statements. What does that really mean? Look for other cultural statements, because they wanted freedom of religion, right? Freedom of speech, freedom of everything. Economic opportunity. I'm picking, that sounds better, but I think D, look for other cultural statements. No, I'm not going to pick that. I'm going to stick with economic opportunity. What is the political party of the president now? Now, Joe Biden is a Democrat. Is this updated? Because if this is going based off of Donald Trump, I failed, isn't it? Name one state that borders Mexico. New Mexico, maybe? Texas? Does New Mexico border? Let's see. Florida, no. New Mexico, yay. Louisiana, Nevada, I know doesn't. Louisiana, I'm going to pick New Mexico, because New Mexico, right? Yeah, that has to be it. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Damn, Them plantation owners, those people who were enslaving Africans, didn't want to let go of them. And the Northerners were like, yo, you got to let go of them. Let's see what they say. Election freedom, states' rights, human rights. It's ironic that they say human rights because back then, Black people were considered 3/5 human. So, but okay. And presidential conflicts. I'm still gonna pick human rights. This might be a trick question because if Black people were technically not considered humans, like, I'm still gonna pick it though. This is how people fail tests when they overthink questions. In it. Because right now I'm overthinking questions. Sorry, I'm looking at my eyes. What is the economic system in the United States? What does that mean? And there's an asterisk next to it. Hey, what does asterisk mean? No. Let's go to the bottom to see what asterisk means. They don't say. Oh, okay, awesome. Anyway, back to the question. What is the economic system in the United States? They're capitalists. Federal economy, government managed economy, market economy, social. Okay, so I know we're not socialists. Can it's my markets. Yeah? Ari. Market economy. Like a free market? Is that what that means? Oh, we're capitalists. Is that what capitalism is? Market economy? Because we have a federal economy, yes, but we also have like, what does government managed mean? Hey, I didn't know this. Government managed. What's that? Does that mean like the government? Hey, federal. No, but we also have like, don't we have like state budgets and stuff too? I'm gonna go with market economy just because I don't know what that is. I'm embarrassed to say that. Like, is that a free market? Like, is that capitalism? Ugh, Lord, why didn't they just write capitalism? What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States? The Twin Towers fell. I was 8 years old. I was in third grade. I was in Miss Green's class. And, it was a regular old day. I think my dad actually came. He came early, but I don't think it was like, like 9 a.m. early. It was like in the afternoon. And he comes. And the thing is, like, other people's parents were coming as well, picking them up. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And my dad comes and he's like, I love you. I'm like, I love you too, Daddy. Okay. And then I'm like, so we're going home. I'm like, why are we going home? He was like, the Twin Towers just fell. I was like, what do you mean? Right? Because I'm 8 and I don't know what that means. He's like planes just ran into them and they fell. Little old me, because I was little, I didn't really understand the concept of that. And I was like, oh, wow. So that means the Empire State Building is the tallest again. And that was only important to me because my mom was working at the Empire State Building at that time. It didn't really occur to me that, people died, which is very tragic, until my classmate the next day. I think I went to school the next day, I think. Or if it wasn't the next day, within the next few days when I did go back to school, his mom had passed. And then like, that's when it clicked, like, oh my gosh, like, people's family members are gone, like never coming back. And it was I think it was ironic because I think a few months before in the second grade, I had gone on a class trip to the World Trade Center. So I was remembering like how beautiful it was on the inside. I can actually still remember it, like the big glass windows, there's water. Yeah, overlooking water and stuff. Man, ironically, this year is actually going to be the 20th anniversary. The only reason why I remember it's the 20th anniversary is because WizKid is having a concert on September 11th. And I was like, that date is, whoa. So when I was like, oh, September 11th, okay. And then I looked at the year and I was like, wow, it's been 20 years. Wow, I'm old. And wow, like something so tragic that like really, really, really shook America was that long ago. It wasn't that long ago, but it was that long ago. Wait, let me answer the question. What major event happened? The terrorists attacked the United States, correct. It says American army attacked Iraq. Okay, well, I mean, even though they did attack them back, it wasn't on that date. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? I'm trying to remember it before I read the answer choices. Emancipate people? Is this the one for Black people? Jesus. Free women from house chores? No. Free workers from paying high tax? No. See? Freed slaves in the Confederacy. I know. Look at me. I thought I was going to get deported. And so far for 7 questions, I'm actually not that confused. So that's good. What is an amendment? Let's think about the word. You amend something. Therefore, amendments. So basically, like you change, like a change, and I guess in this sense to a law. A change to the law of a state. A change to the Declaration of Independence. You have to amend the Constitution. It says an addition to the Constitution, an addition to the federal law. So the thing about it is that I don't want to say no. It's not an addition. So C and D are out. So then, but it's not Declaration of Independence. You've declared your independence already. It changed the law of a state. I mean, yes, that's true, but it's not the full meaning. Okay, whatever. I wish you would show me my answer, like, as I'm answering. But anyway, 800citizen.org. You should make that an option, unless that's an option and I skipped over it. It's not an option. Okay, number 9. What group of people was taken? Oh, what group is singular, so was is correct. That just sounds so weird. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Taken. You people took. I you stole. I'm sorry. The group of people that were stolen from Africa to the Americas and sold as slaves were Africans. That's A. What is the supreme law of the land? I know the supreme law of Christ is that we should love our neighbors as ourselves and love the Lord our God with all our hearts, our might, our spirit, and our body. But let me read. What is the supreme law of the land? The Declaration of Independence? No. The command of the President of the United States? Absolutely not, because if that was true, let's not mention names, Donnie. Then, yeah. Anyway, no. The Constitution, yes. The federal law, no, it's the Constitution. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. 1865, Civil War. I hope that's an answer choice, because if it's not, then I'm lost. Gulf War. I always hear Gulf War, Gulf War, Gulf War. I don't know where it was. I don't know when it was. I don't know what it was about. I'm pretty sure when I was in AP US history, I knew what it was because I got a 99 on the Regents. Granted, I thought it was a very simple Regents exam in New York City. So that means I must have known at a point. I don't know what that is. Canadian-American War? Canada and America fought? I'm not wait, if I Google it, that means I'm looking for I'm not looking to see if that's the answer, like when it was fought. I just want to know if Canada and America fought. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna choose an answer, then I'm gonna Google it. Can I do that? Thank you. Indian American War. As a Native American, or like India as in Southeast Asia? Civil War. Okay, thank God, Civil War. So look, I found my answer. I'm gonna Google. What was I Googling again? Hold on, y'all. Did Canada and America... Oh, this is the first. As a colony of Great Britain, Canada was swept up in the War of 1812. Does that mean that? I'm not going to change my answer. I'll just get it wrong. But that's okay. Was swept up in the War of 1812 and was invaded several times by the Americans. The war was fought in Upper Canada. So we had a war? Name one war that was fought by the United States. Okay. I'm going to Google when the Civil War was. I'm not going to change my answer, okay? I'm not going to change it. I will show y'all that I didn't change it. When was American... No, I don't care about Independence Day. I know it's July 4th. When was American Civil War? It was 1865. It was 1861 to 1865. April 12th, 1861 to April 9th, 1865. Come on. Respect my brain. So, then again, okay, so then I don't know the answer again, so... Or is it multiple choice? Let me see. I mean, like multi-answer? No, it's only one. You can pick only one. So I'm going to stick with Civil War. Just because. Yeah. Also because I think that was a trick question for the Canadian-American War. I think it was a War of 1812 that, based on what they said, War of 1812, they were fighting it with Britain, but Canada was involved as a colony. So I had to look at my eyeliner because it looks very ugly from far away. So I wasn't sure if it actually like looked that ugly close up. Anyway, who's in charge of the executive branch? The president. President of the Senate, Speaker of the House of Representatives. Yeah, the president. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. Yes. What is one power of the federal government? Who is the federal government? That's like the government, right? Because state is different from federal, right? Yeah, state is different from federal. Federal is not state. Federal is government, like everything. Okay. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. Okay. What is one power of the federal government? To provide protection such as police? No, because we have state police. Or like, you know what I mean. To provide schooling and education? I don't think so. To make treaties? To provide. Okay, so I don't believe that it's D. To provide safety such as fire departments. Wait. Okay. Yeah. I don't think it's the one about police. Is the government? Yeah. Government's supposed to provide education. So I'm gonna pick to provide schooling and education. So one of the powers of the federal government that I believe uh is choice B. All right. Which of the following is a branch of or part of the government? Why do these questions have like asterisks next to them? It doesn't like explain to me what that means. But anyway, a branch of the government, a university or educational departments, no. President or executive, yes. Post offices or postal. Go punish USPS, but we're not gonna get into that. No, they're not a branch of the government. If they were a branch of the government, then we all need to vote them out of office. Hospitals or healthcare facilities, no. So the answer is B. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? For stealing the light idea from somebody and then taking credit. And I think he was also like a president or something like that. Started the first free libraries, started the first universities, published the code of the Constitution, invented the bulb. What did I say? Wait, he was a president at a time, and he stole the idea of light bulb from somebody. Come man, I know my stuff. But wait, let me Google. I think it was it's all about the Benjamins, baby. Is that $100 bill? Whose face is on? I hope that's not a question. Should I Google it? Because then I'll be cheating, right? But I think it's Benjamin Franklin anyway, so I'm gonna Google it. Hopefully that's not a question. Whose face is? That's the first question. Benjamin Franklin's on the $100 bill, y'all. Who makes federal laws? Okay, so federal does not mean the government. Government. That means I got that last question wrong. What was that question? I can go back, right? No, I'm not wrong. You can trust yourself. My young ones out there, whenever you are taking an exam, trust your gut. The first answer is usually the right answer unless you can prove it's not. Okay. I had to pep talk myself because I was losing it. Who makes federal laws? Not well, I know it's not A, the federal police, no. The president, absolutely not. The Supreme Court, no, because they gotta say if the laws are constitutional or not. What if my explanations are wrong? And I'm getting all the right answers? I don't entirely care because I'm gonna use my explanations anyway. They make sense to me. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Right? Congress is Senate and House of Reps together, right? So then, yeah, Congress makes the laws. Yes, because it has to, it would be like this bill didn't pass the Senate or this bill didn't leave the House. Wow, Ronka. I'm so proud of you. We elect a president for how many years? 4 years. Yeah, not those dictatorships. Well, when people we're not those dictatorships. We are a democracy, but really a republic. But we're not going to get into the nitty gritty of it all. Maybe I should have done 50 questions because like I'm doing pretty well, I think. Not that I have my score or anything, but I just feel like I'm doing pretty well. What do you think? What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. What did he say? Vote or die? Vote. That's one. And write to your Congress people. If the Q6 bus refuses to come for hours on ends, write to your Congress people. If they want to take off the bus stop sign from the Q6 by your house just because it's the residential area, so nobody really takes the bus there, write to your congressperson, okay? Things get done, I promise. So what are 2 ways they can participate in democracy? Write to a newspaper and speak in the United Nations? Absolutely not. Vote and volunteer as a social worker? Okay. Join a political party and call senators or representatives. Serve on a jury and join a political party. I'm going to go with D, serve on a jury and join a political party, because when you join a political party, then you can vote. But the thing is, like, joining a political party is not, it's not, are you really participating in your democracy? All you did was register to vote. Does it mean that you actually voted? Whereas B says that you voted, so that's your civic duty. And then volunteer as a social worker. What is social work? I mean, like, theoretically, I guess, or socially, I know how whew, America makes me tired. First of all, can you even volunteer as a social worker? I think I'm thinking too hard about this. I'm gonna go with serve on a jury and join a political party. Because it's the volunteers as social work that's really throwing me off. Like, how, I mean, I know how it helps the populace because you're helping individual people, but hey, no, think about it. That's not what the question is. They ask, um, two ways that you can participate in the democracy. So to participate in the democracy, you must join a political party in order to vote. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna stick with D. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The war between the states. No. The war of the states. No. The North-South War. No. The war of the Middle States. Ah. Name the U.S. war no, between the North and the South. The war between the states. No. War of the states. No. I'm gonna call it the North-South War because what the heck? What's the War of the Middle States? Is it like middle belts, like the really, really Christian people, or what's going on here? Anyway, what's the capital of the United States? DC. All right. What do I need to pass? Does it tell me? Because I'm about to click submit. It doesn't say what I need. Okay, whatever, whatever. Submit and view scores. What's this? What's my? It doesn't say my score. I can see some red, some green. But what's my score? I got a 65. Can you see that? Focus. 65%. They got the nerve to say you need more practice. Shut your mouth. I got 13 out of 20 questions right. Let's see what I got wrong. What is one reason colonists came to America? Economic opportunity. Correct. What is... See, I knew they didn't update this. It says, what is the political party of the president now? C, Republican. No. Joe Biden is a Democrat. So I got a 70 so far. This is wrong. See why you have to review your answers? See, that's wrong. So New Mexico is the state that borders Mexico. Okay, cool. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Oh. See, it's not human rights. I chose human rights. And remember, I didn't believe the answer was human rights, but I still chose human rights. It was about states' rights. Because I'm like, they don't care about black people that much that they will start the whole war about them. Okay, now, so I have a 70. I don't have a 65 because they're wrong on number 2, and I don't care what anybody says. What is the economic system in the United States? It is a market economy. Now, let me Google what market economy means because I don't know what that means. A market economy is an economic system in which the decisions regarding investment, production, and distribution are guided by the price signals created by the forces of supply and demand. Capitalism. Yes, September 11th, terrorists attacked the United States. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed slaves in the Confederacy. What is an amendment? C. In addition to the... Okay, yes, it's an addition, but like it can also... can it be a subtraction? Well, isn't it more so like a... Yeah, because I don't think you can change the actual... Okay. Yeah, you can't... You have to add on. Okay. I accept that is wrong. All right, so an amendment is an addition to the Constitution. That is correct. Okay, what group of people were stolen to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Okay. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? The answer is to make treaties. What does treaty even mean? Like, I know it's right, but do I actually know what it means? A formally concluded and ratified agreement between countries. Wait, though. This is state or what does it say? Federal government. Okay, they right. You know how like you read something over and you be like, oh, they right? Yeah, they're right. That's true. So right now I still have a 70. Which of the following is a branch or part of the government? President or executive? Yes. What is the one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? Started the first free libraries. That's the one thing he's famous for. So who the hell invented the bulb? That's not Benjamin Franklin. Thomas Edison, like Con Edison. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You all knew that you would get somebody like me. That's cool. I still have a 70. What's passing in order to get your Now that I think about that, I'm feeling bad for like immigrants who maybe they got one question wrong and that's the reason why like they've ended up failing. But it's like, what if there's a mistake on the exam, right? Like the whole Donald Trump, it didn't say Donald Trump, president's political party question. Like, what if that happens? But then again, I mean, this is an online site for free. I don't think USCIS would do that. Who makes federal laws? Congress. We elect a president for how many years? 4 years. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Okay, because remember I got this one, I was confused. Join a political party and call senators or representatives. And that was the example I used about calling representatives, and I still got it wrong. The answer is not serve on a jury and join a political party. It's but how is serving on a jury not participating in? Maybe that's just something. I guess serving on a jury is not participating in the democracy. It's just doing a mandatory deed. Which reminds me, all 3 times that I've had to serve on a jury, I was in school, so I haven't like received a letter again. They're probably tired of me, so I haven't received a letter since like 2018 to come serve on a jury, because I guess they are like, oh, this girl, is it 2018? No, I graduated in 2017. Yeah. Since 2017, they haven't hit me up again. They was like, this girl's just gonna deny us again. So let's go ask other people. That's a smart move. Very smart move. Smart move as in like y'all smart for not hitting me up again because I'm gonna deny it somehow. I don't know. Might go have a baby or something. Anyway, the US war between the North and the South, it's called the War Between the States. Wait, first off, y'all know I chose War of the States by accident. That's not what I meant to I actually meant to choose the North-South War, which is still wrong. But, okay. So, they're telling me the Civil War was called the War Between the States. I have to Google that because y'all lying. So, because Franklin D. Roosevelt referred to the Civil War as the 4-year war between the states, the Civil War is also known as the War Between the States. That's annoying to me. And the last one, Washington, D.C., is the capital of the United States. So that means, oh, you need a 60 to pass the test. I am a citizen. I deserve this thing. I deserve this thing. Please, 99 on U.S. history regions. It's not an easy task. That's how I got it. You need 60% to pass. And I answered 14 out of 20 questions correctly. Therefore, I got a 70. I'm so proud of me. I want you all to congratulate me. But yes, you should definitely take this exam. See if you know as much as you think you do. I actually ended up knowing more than I thought I did, or remembering more than I thought I did for this. This was really, really, really fun for me. I hope you enjoyed watching it as well. If you do end up taking the practice test, please let me know. I want to know what your score is. If you would have passed the American citizenship test, if you were in the seat taking it in the moment. All right, so please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. Please, I interact with you all. Talk to me so I can give you a response in return. Alrighty, I remain your girl, Ibironka Otushile. Until next time.